Easy social media idea with examples part 4. This is the 4th and final installment of the playlist that we are currently in here on YouTube, giving you as a youth pastor the 4 easiest ideas with a bonus tip. Now what we've been doing is we've been tracking through all of the different social media frameworks that I use in our student ministry that I have sent students off to do, and that's the part that's easy. You know, these games or these challenges, they may not be easy, but now that I have students owning it and that I have students running it, it is making my life and my job as a youth pastor incredibly easy. And so the 4th and final idea, the 4th and final piece of this installment is transition videos paired with CapCut style memes. Now, linked right here at the top of the video is a episode I had with one of my friends, Eric, with a K, and we talked about events and better event promotion. And I said this is the only way really to do event promotion on social media, because when you think about event promotion, more often than not you are thinking about posting a graphic and letting people know about your event, but those don't do very well on social for the for the first part. And then the second part, people get on social media to be entertained, to laugh, to whatever. And so these transition style videos where it starts with the video of something else, and the most popular one I can think about is like a bull ramming a guy during the running of the bulls, and then all these people cutting right there to jumping into the back of some chairs or jumping into the back of some furniture at your church and inviting people in your following you on social media, whatever, inviting them to church. And so these style videos are a great way to, again, just like the other 3 that we've been talking about, to send your students out to batch record, to tell them, hey, when when I say go, do this, jump here, do this backflip, like whatever the video demands of it, right? And if you start looking for those videos on social media, you'll be able to find those videos on social media. And so those transition style videos paired with CapCut style videos. And so link down below is a link that will take you to my 6 favorite of each of those styles, 6 of my favorite CapCut meme style videos, and 6 of my favorite transition based style videos. But I also want to let you know that if you hop down into the link in the description, you will get all of my topic ideas and all of my other templates that I have been talking about and teasing through the first 3 videos of this playlist. And so if you take each of those 2 free downloadable links and then you go and you start filming content, not just for your students, but with your students, that's really like the difference here. That's really what we're trying to encourage youth pastors and people in their and people like running church social medias to do, is film content with people in your church, film content especially with your students, especially with the next generation. You do that for a while, then you can begin to start to build up enough team, enough volunteer base to start handing some of these things off so that it's being done for you, and all you're doing then is worrying about your posting schedule. Now, for the bonus tip, the bonus idea that I have is one of my all-time favorite videos, and this one is you can do it with students or you can do it with yourself as a youth pastor, and I think that sometimes that makes the most sense. But it's a framework, and I saw it somewhere, somehow on a social media platform, but you're scrolling through, and immediately when you get there, the person's just pointing like this, right? And they're pointing to a text on screen that says stay or scroll, and then underneath it says why. It says stay or scroll, read scripture with me. And then what you do is you read a portion of scripture for 60 seconds or less. And if you get done reading the scripture, you also then just kind of give them like a little devotional idea, a little devotional thought on it, like why you like the verse, why it's challenging, how it encourages people. And it's a really great way to integrate spiritual practice and spiritual content, because, like, think about it, you're physically reading scripture with the people on your feed, the people that are following you. And if you think about the idea of hybrid, taking your in-person and taking your digital and melding them together with the two, it's taking what you do in person, which is teaching the Bible and sharing Jesus and, sharing his word and his truth and his gospel, and you're telling and you're bringing that into the everyday moments and the everyday life components of your students and your followers on social media. It's a fantastic devotional tool. Now that I've given you not only the 4 that you can do with your students, but that bonus tip of stay or scroll. If you look here on screen, if you're watching on YouTube, I post 2 times per day. And so if every time you're with your students, you're having them batch record. So if they're doing a night where they're capturing a bunch of drafts, if they get 5 or 6, if you go to 7 questions, they get 5 or 6 the next week. If they do Man on the Street, they do 5 or 6, and then if they do these transition style videos, they get 5 or 6, or CapCut memes, you get a couple, 5 or 6, whatever. And you also can sit down and do a bunch of these stay or scroll videos. Get as many as you can in one sitting with 4 staff members. I was able to get like 20 a couple weeks back, so you can get them pretty quick. And you just start batch recording them. If you think about it, for me, I post 5 days a week because I work 5 days a week. I don't post on my days off. It's just like a margin thing. You could. It's not that big of a deal if you do, but I like to be off and be all the way off from work. And so I post 3 message clips per week, and then I post one of these other 5 things that we've talked about. 1 draft, 1 7 questions, 1 transition video, 1 Man on the Street, and then 1 stay or scroll. So you add all those together, that's 8. I post 5 days a week, twice a day. That leaves me with 2 additional spots. One thing that I also do is, and it's not video based, but I do a meme Monday. All right. And as I'm scrolling social media, I ask other people on our team also as they're scrolling social media to screenshot memes and put them in a meme folder. And so I have a meme folder with probably over 200 memes, and I just go in there and I just pick my favorite ones, download them, move them to a new folder that says posted or archived or whatever, so I don't, use the same ones in consecutive weeks. And then so that fills in that additional spot there. And then the last spot is when we meet on Wednesday nights, I walk around with my camera and I film little snippets and little clips. And then I just bring that into CapCut. No, I'm sorry, not CapCut. I bring that into TikTok. Add all those clips, click a little button in there called Auto Cut, and then TikTok will create for me a little recap style video based on the clips that I have provided, and that's just like a recap video of our Wednesday night programming. So you add all those together, the 4 easy social media ideas run by my student ministry team, who are both capturing it and now editing it, the stay or scroll, which they can also edit that one. It's a really easy one to edit. And then my 3 message clips, and then Meme Monday, and then the recap video. There's all 10 of my clips, and then I intersperse those throughout the week. And I don't do it like, Meme Monday, obviously I post on Monday. My message clips I post about the same days. I do a Thursday because we had just preached it on Wednesday. I do it on Sunday because that's the Connect group topic for that day. And then I do it again on Tuesday as just a reminder, like, hey, don't forget this is what we had talked about. And then the following Thursday, I post again the new one because we had a new message on any given Wednesday. But all those other ones, those stay or scroll, draft, 7 questions, Man on the Street, and transition videos, I move those all throughout my week. Like I have kind of my standing pillars, like every day, like Sunday is a teaching clip, Monday is Meme Monday, Tuesday is another teaching clip, Wednesday is the recap video, and then Thursday is another teaching clip. So any of those 5, I just sprinkle them throughout any of those other places. And so I try to post like 1 draft per week. I try to post like 1 7 questions per week. I try to post like 1 Man on the Street per week. And if I've already posted one, then, on Sunday, then when I get to Monday, I'm not going to do double duty and post another draft. I'll go get one of the other ones. And the beautiful thing is I store all of that stuff in Google Drive, and I know I created just like an archive folder. And so when I've posted it, I move it into archive. And so any of the ones that are in archive, I've already done. Any of the ones that are not in archive, I know I'm free to post, and then I post it and I move it to archive, and that's it. I don't use a scheduling tool. I still post to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and I do those all directly from my phone. So I'll go on Google Drive on my phone, download the video, and then go post it in all 3 places. I may copy and paste the caption as I'm going and posting in all 3 places, and then I delete it off my phone, to keep phone storage clean. So that is my easy idea for you. These transition style videos, they're really fun. They're really like kind of a fun thing to do with your students, and also fun to edit. They're just goofy and they're funny, and students love it. So I hope this was helpful to you. I hope this playlist was helpful to you. But as you're moving on and as you're beginning to implement this strategy, I wonder if you are thinking like, okay, that's great. Now, how do I get more people here to my events? Well, I talked about it earlier. Me and my friend Eric sat down and we talked through a 2-part episode. It's going to be linked right here. His video on his channel about how to program an outreach event for your student ministry, and then this video right here on my channel, which is how you use social media to promote that said event in your student ministry. Go check both of those videos out. If you haven't yet, give him a subscribe and go follow his channel. But until next time, and as always, don't forget, my friends, to stay hybrid.